So my name is Christine Phillipson, and I started my career off as being an early years educator, which is actually the course I'm teaching currently. From there, I did my qualified teacher status and worked in primary schools and children with special needs. Then I went into FE and worked in a large FE college, running childcare courses on level 1, 2 and 3 and working on health and social care. Then I did some work for the university, working on the foundation degrees level 4 and level 5. I relocated and then I ended up working at Wilberforce sixth form. So the course is called the Level 3 National Diploma in Children's Play, Learning and Development Early Years Educator with a Licence to Practice. Quite a long title. Basically, that is a 2-year full-time course. It's equivalent to 2 A-levels on successful completion. And during those 2 years, the students will study 8 academic units that cover different aspects of childcare, ranging from safeguarding, understanding the early years curriculum, food and hygiene, the importance of play. So it'll cover all the aspects you need to work with children in early years settings. In addition to that, there is a external examination that covers 18 theoretical approaches to how children learn and develop, and a controlled assessment which concentrates on how the earliest practitioner would support children's numeracy and literacy development. So that's a programme of study in college. That is the academic side. Then we have the licence to practice, and this is the practical side. So students will be required to complete 750 hours in vocational settings, ranging from birth to 7 years, 11 months. There is 100 competency skills that students need to complete to successfully get their licence to practice. So if we put all those together, 2 years full-time, academic units in college, 1 external exam, 1 controlled assessment, and 100 skills and 750 hours in placement. That makes the programme of study. Yes, we do other things. It's quite a full-time course. Sometimes courses in college, you have a day off or an afternoon. With childcare, you're 3 days in college, 9 to 4, 2 days in placement, 9 to 4. So it's quite a full-on programme of study. Embedded in that though, we do level 3 paediatric first aid, which you actually need that to practice working with children. We do a level 2 food hygiene course, and we also do level 3 safeguarding. So these are either done online or externally. Of course, a lot of them have been done online this year. We also visit universities to see where we might progress to, because it's not just all about going into employment. You can go on to further education with this qualification. We also have done trips with the professionals who are already working in settings in schools and nurseries. So the early years team will put on training. We went to a music one, making stories come to life through music, which is very interesting. We've also had a ballet company come into college and work with the students, showing them how to help children learn through physical movement. So depending what's out there each year, we do put other things on for the students to enrich their programme of study. Right, well, there's 2 main routes really that most students choose. One is to go into employment and the other one's to go into university. So if we just speak about the university first, a lot of my students end up doing teacher training, qualified teacher status for early years or primary education. Sometimes they go to Hull, sometimes they go further afield. But there are a range of degrees out there that students can enrol on, from play work to supporting families, to working with perhaps older children. So it's just looking at each university and seeing what inspires you or what direction you want to go to. So some yes, some teacher training, some other degree related programmes of study. If we look at employment, then the one most people think of, oh, I'm going to work in a nursery, I'm going to work in school. And yes, but there are other opportunities. So we can go from here straight into nursery as a level 3 practitioner. Some students are under the impression that they then have to do an apprenticeship, but they don't. This is a full level 3 qualification. So you can go straight into working in nurseries, children's centres, you can go into working with private childminders, you can go into primary schools, working with children with special needs as a support assistant, or straight into primary schools as a teaching assistant. You can also do nannying in the UK or in other countries in the world, because it's a nationally recognised qualification. You can go more into the leisure department and be a holiday rep, working in children's clubs. Some students I've had have travelled the whole year from different resorts as to which resorts are available for that time of the year, and thoroughly enjoyed it. See a lot of the world doing that. You can take your nannying in different countries, I say, apart from the UK. Or you can work in the health service. So there are jobs that come up working in the premature baby unit. There are positions that come up helping new mothers breastfeed. You can work with the health visitor, doing developmental checks and going around houses. You can work with the midwife. So you've got the health sector. And then you've got more of the social care. So with the level 3 qualification, you can work alongside social workers, being a family support worker, and occasionally, haven't seen any around the whole area, but bigger areas, working for the police in the child protection unit. Okay, so the summer preparation work will be uploaded to our website, and basically it's a little research project, and also to get used to reading different documents. So you're looking at your local area, community, and you're identifying places that could provide play provision for children and what they perhaps learn from that. So that's a little bit of going out, walking around, looking, and sometimes we don't actually notice what's in our local area because we're so busy dashing to work, school, college, whatever it is. And then you've got some reading to do, a new document called Development Matters, which underpins the early years curriculum. And then you're going to be writing a little summary of the development matters in relation to what you found out about your local community. That will be handed in, please, if students could bring it the first week they start college.